Okay, we're back in Transport Tycoon again. I told you I'd be one-off special, but I lied. We're going to try the same sort of thing. It's a different map. But we're going to try... Joburtbury. We're going to try using trains only. Right, will this take either or will it need both? Okay, so... This is a coal mine. We do a stone mine. That's a stone mine, or an iron ore mine. Iron and coal. Right. Okay. So we're going to try doing this, but with just trains. Last time I did it with just simply cars. But as you might be able to tell, it's fairly slow. So we're going to try building a train station as far away as possible, so that it still connects, so it doesn't connect anymore, like that. And then we need that one for the stone, or iron. I keep saying stone. That's stone. We want iron. Okay. Right, back to trains. Same again, far away as we can get, while it still counts. Like that. Right, now I need to build the train tracks. Train tracks are expensive, as you may be able to tell. Much more expensive than actually doing things with roads. But the trains are a lot faster, so you make up for it that way. We'll go for a 56-mile-an-hour bridge. I don't really want to go through the city, so I need to go this way. Like this. Then I want to go down here. Right. Like this. And we want to make this like a straight line. That's going to be expensive. Okay, we'll make it not a straight line then. Going around a mountain is much cheaper than actually trying to dig into the mountain. Also, I know this one's like right here and does the same thing, but you get more money if it's further away. So I'm actually going to build to the one that's further away. If you build something too close, it becomes not worth it. Right. So let's do this one as far as I can get it. Like that. And then we just connect these two rails like that. But this one needs two lines. Like this. So in fact, what I should do is cancel that and connect this one like that. Because I need this line to connect to the one that we just did. Right, I need to do that. Connect it. So putting it right next to the line makes it follow the path this train line has already done, and that usually makes it cheaper as well. Can connect like that. Okay, so now they're two connected. The iron will take a lot longer to get there than the coal, but it shouldn't be too bad. So if I get a train now, the way this game works, it's actually easier, although it doesn't look good and it's kind of stupid, to build like your depots on either side of the line. Normally, in a real world scenario, you build one depot and have the trains like crossing over and shit, but here we don't do that. We have two depots, and it'll become clear why soon. As long as that's connected like that, and that's connected like that. Okay, good. Right, so there's a train that needs to get the iron. So I guess we'll buy a train. What do we want to build? 31 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour. Or do I want to build a more expensive train that can go a lot quicker? For an extra 6 miles an hour, I could pay an extra 600 grand. No, thank you. We'll buy cheap trains. I say cheap. I mean cheaper. They aren't actually that cheap. Right, mention that, and then we need open wagons for. Well, it's a trap. This is a trap. It takes longer, but I'm just going to buy two of these. They weigh down the train more, is the problem. So that has 16 coal on it. Okay. And then this other one, we're going to buy 4 of them that go for iron, and we'll build 4 of them. So 16 iron and 16 coal. And as we go higher up in the money, we can actually start doing more with that. That train's going to start going then. That's set. This train needs to go on a line of its own, like here to there. And now when I click go, the trains are going to start leaving. Or at least that's the hope. If I've set them to the wrong station, they won't. Yeah, there they go. Right. The trains are on their way. Now I need to take these, which produces steel, steel, and slag. Or just steel. And we take them to Joburtberry, where they need the steel. No, they actually need the tools. So the steel needs to go to a place where they make tools. They need planks and steel to make tools. But these guys need tools and machines, so that's fine. Right, so we need a place that makes planks. Okay, that's fine. There. Okay. We're gonna build a road. No, wait, I said I'd do it with only trains. Okay. Then I'm gonna wait for a minute. We'll lose quite a lot of money in the meantime. Right, pause this. We need to go onto line 2. I need to set it on Boundsmere West to wait until I have full load, and it won't leave until I have 16 coal. This one is Bromsgrove West. Okay, I need that one to wait until I have full iron. Okay. And you can see the difference in time. One takes 7 minutes, one takes 14. It's literally double as long. And we built a steam train. I did it. So these guys are just going to wait until I start having the iron. Coal even. It's going now. This one the same. Iron's already going to be there by the time we get there. Maybe enough to immediately go. Well, let's not count our chickens till they've hatched. Now then, let's build the lines that we need to actually get some shit together. I guess we should upgrade this to a 3-track. Right. That's kind of not great, but it'll do. So if I make the lines like this, and then cross over like this, I need to make it less steep so they can go faster, like that. So that's that. So they'll go from here once they've got the machines over to the machine processing plant, which is either up there or over here, but I'm going to go way over there. Again, because it's more money. And I'm not actually going to build any trains to go on this line yet. I just want to get it so that it's ready. Avoid the mountain. I'm kind of having to build up here. That's expensive. Oh well. Okay. Let's build a station. Make sure you don't build passenger stations too. If you build passenger stations, you'll be a very upset boy. Okay, like that. Jesus. Do I really have to go through the mountain? Shouldn't have to, right? That hasn't helped me. Alright, well, spending it. I just made it steeper so it's even slower. Oh well. Right, number 2 line platform. Because I'm going to need to bring in plastics as well. Or wood. But anyway, we're going to wait now. So we made a bit of money. Not a lot, but a bit. And they're not making anything yet. Because they haven't got enough materials. Yep, so we're making a bit of money each time. Again, not a huge amount. So now we need a train track that goes from the... Oh, this will do. This is much better. Yeah. I'm going to use a train. The train's... It's like, this is the complete waste of a train, but we're going to do it anyway. This one needs 2 lanes as well. Like that. Now I need to wait for some money to actually afford. Actually, what I can do, I'm going to take out a much bigger loan. Probably have nowhere near the max loan yet. But take out 15 mil. So now I have 9 million to use. And this should work, hopefully. I'll get a lot of money from this. But this is basically the big spend. And then hopefully the money will start to go on its own. And I want to get back to 10 million. That's my goal. Right. So that's going to be 3 million. I don't think so, son. That's better. That's nearly 1 million. It's slow, but like I said, I'm building a train that gets wood from here, literally to here. There is no need for this train to exist. Oh well. I want to go to here. So I need to get... Let's see what I can do. Where am I going? Down here. Way the fuck over here. Jesus. The game's going to freak out soon. 48 million? Nope. Oh, that's because it's trying to build an arc, like, straight there. No. Let's go slowly. We'll speed up time so we're actually making some money. Or losing it, as the case may be. I didn't know how far away this was. Yeah, like, if you let the game do its own thing, you want to charge me 40 fucking million for something. Nope. I'm quite happy. To wait and do it a bit my way. Right, it's going that way. I'm going all the way down here. It is quite a long way away. But it'll be worth it. There's also limitless expansion in this game. By which I mean, if I spend enough time, I can make infinite money. If I have enough things to actually make the money with. That might not make much sense yet, but you'll see. Let's see how much I can do in an hour. Which is my own, like, preordained time limit I'm setting for myself here. That's not a good idea. This is silly. It actually costs money to make and remove lines, so doing mistakes is really, really costly. You don't want to make any mistakes ever if you can help it. I'm going to go this way. I was thinking to myself, if I go that way, I'm going to have to dig through the whole fucking mountain. I'm not prepared to do that. I'll find a way. We're down to 6.95 million again. Right, now we need to sort of slowly dig our way down the mountain, which means building up like little banks like that. But it's still cheaper than building a bridge. Much cheaper. Oh, we got a car now. That's good. 80k. Okay. And then connect it to that. Somehow. Right. We'll go like this. Should be able to do that. Like that. There we go. So that's connected now. So now, as you can see, we have a bit of a problem. There's way too much iron and coal to actually be used. And we have nothing being produced because we don't have any actual shit. So I need to build a train that goes from here over to there to actually start the production off. So you need to make some signals. Here. Right, we need a signal on every time the trains go on either side. So trains go on the right-hand side of the track. So they need a signal on the right there and the right there. They also need one here and one here. So that means if a train is coming this way, they will stop. And if the train is coming this way, they'll stop there. If you don't do this, it will say no path and the game gets confused. Because they don't want the trains to crash into each other, obviously. And it just sort of fucks everything up, so you don't want that. Right. Hopefully that was clear enough. Sometimes I explain things well, but other times I'm trying my best to just not fuck up. Okay. Connect me, baby. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's connected. So I can build a train now. We'll build another shitty one. We need one that takes steel. there it is. 32 steel. I want to go from here all the way over here. But I need to remember which line it is. I think it's the outside line. Like that. So it will pick up the steel and start going. In the meantime, we need to have a train that goes from here. This is where the problems start to arise, because it gets very expensive to do everything with trains, which is why you normally wouldn't do every single thing with trains. Like, you'd use cars for this, but we're doing things trains only. Right, so that's going to go get the wood, deliver it to the planks. Then I need another one. Like here. Like that. To take the planks to there. This is going to be the longest one by far. Okay, so let's buy a train. Shitty train. To take wood. Pure wood. Logs. We'll take 2. The line is going to be from here. Can't believe I'm doing this. To there. Wow. Okay. This train is going to take planks from here all the way over here. Okay, let's go. This takes 27 minutes to do 1 lap. So I'm going to need a lot more cars than those. But we should see the money start coming in. See how the trains are going? It says waiting for free path. It'll wait there and then go once it's ready. That's good. And you do that every time paths cross over, essentially. Gerbert Berry North, we need to wait until we have full. Because it's going to take a long time and it costs a lot of money. So we're making money on those ones. We need to upgrade our production or our capacity to hold iron and fucking coal. Edmonton, St. Neots North, we also need to wait until we have full. This train, on its way to Birmingham, Burnham on Sea and Highbridge West, needs to go and wait until it's full on logs. Which shouldn't take too long. The waiting element of it means that we don't waste so much money. Because it costs more money to have trains in transit than it does just to wait in a station. It costs barely anything to have them wait. Like this one's not using barely any money. We'll also see how slow it is. Because trains have a certain amount of torque, and if you have too much weight on the train, it won't be able to reach its max speed. This max speed should be about 30 odd. If it gets to anywhere near 30, I'll be happy. It looks like the train's already capped out though, so it's going 16 miles an hour is the max it can... No, no. The hill's helping it out. Inclines do affect it as well, yeah. 26, 27. That's about 10 miles short of its max speed. That's not too bad. We'll see where the money's going. We're losing a lot of money on line 3, which is the green line, which is taking the machines, but that's on its way now. Line 4 is coming back with the logs, so it should start making some money. Although not a lot, like I said. The problem with the line like this is that it's too short, so it won't actually start making money. This one will probably always be a loss, but that's okay. And like I said, I want to get back to 10 million. Now we have this one that's waiting for planks to be made, and it will start taking planks. And line 5, this is the big fucking massive one. Yeah. So here it goes. It's full on machines. There's some more machines coming. And what happens when I start to get more money is I take these trains, put them in the depots, and upgrade them so that they can hold more shit, essentially. Which will basically boil down to you need to have more powerful train, like, locomotives. We shall see. This should be a couple $100 grand, I think. Yeah. So that's a third of $1 million for that one, which means that this train is already now in the money. So the first 3 trains, they're in the money. This one needs to be called steel. This one needs to be called coal. And this one needs to be called iron, so I don't forget what they are. This one needs to be logs, and this one needs to be planks. There we go. Right, close all them. So now we can see exactly what culprits are. So there's already too many logs here. And it looks like there aren't enough logs being produced to actually make it so that these guys... Oh, he has enough planks. He's going to go soon. There he goes. There he goes. Okay. So now we're earning money. We'll go back into the red again briefly, I think. But these three are making money. That's minus 220 grand. That's plus 210 grand. So I'm losing more money than I'm earning, essentially. But hopefully by the time I get back here, there'll be enough steel for this to get it and go again immediately. Look how much fucking iron there is. There's 113 iron waiting. And it can't do anything about it. I could always borrow more money, but the problem is if you get yourself into such debt that you can't possibly pay back the bank loan, it's not going to work. So this is making money again now. It's the plank line that's losing money, but this is going to be the biggest money you get. We'll see how much we earn from this. I'm thinking maybe even $1 million a go. This is a long, long line. Fucking massive. This one is... Oh, it's like twice as long, so maybe 600 grand. But of course, it's losing money all the time it's moving. You'll see at the turn of the month. It lost 30 grand while it's in locomotion. So we're losing money each time we're not delivering shit, which is why we need to hurry up and start delivering more stuff. I also didn't take out the maximum loan on purpose, so that if I need to, I can take out more and get more stuff. Which is what I think I'm going to do now, with the iron and the steel. I mean the coal. Wait, why have you left without... Full load all. Yeah. Okay, well, it just left without having enough... Maybe there's not enough stuff in there. Yeah, we haven't got enough iron. That's the problem. Okay. As soon as these guys deliver their iron... We're going to take out more money and start upgrading it a lot. Okay. You ready for this shit? I don't think you're ready. On the iron train. I'm going to slow down time in a minute. As soon as it's gone all the way over the line, like the crossing I mean, right, we turn it around and then we go home. And it'll go into the depot now. If you do it too early, it won't have a path there, and it goes, I don't know how to get back to depot, you fucking idiot. Right. Right, so it's in the depot. So if we pause time a minute, take out more money. 20 is the maximum, I think. No, it's not. So we've got 4 more mil to do anything with. We're going to sell that. We're going to sell all these. We're going to buy a train that's really fucking good. So like a 62 mile an hour bad boy. Then we're going to buy these. We want 48. Come on. There you go. And this will start to deplete because it thinks it's not being used anymore. You'll see it go down. Or at least you used to be able to see it go down. On the way there. It thinks it's not being used. But we'll soon see if this has made any difference at all. Now this thing is going like 50 miles an hour. So it's made the coal less, like 3 minutes quicker, essentially. Coal is still going to be delivered more often. But I need to deliver more iron ore. I've got that on lockdown, don't worry about it. We're coming. Need to raise production. We're doing it. Production will be raised because I'm going to take a lot of iron here. Onward. Now, fully laden, can it still get to like 50 miles an hour? That'd be good. And as we go, I'm going to start... No, not borrow. Pay back. We're going to start paying back money. Each time I have 500 grand to pay back, we're going to pay it back. What's this speed going to? 55. Yeah, it's 56 miles an hour still. That's good. And you see how this one actually made it now? It got 400 grand in the money. This will be in the minus again soon. Let's have a look. Right. So we have loads of coal. We have loads of iron. But there's not enough steel being produced because there's not enough iron to actually produce it. Which means this bad boy only has 16 to pick up when he gets here, which is really bad. You don't want that. And eventually you'd have all these trains being this fast. Hey. Oh no, that's the iron being delivered. Derp. See? I made a lot of money that time. 600 grand. And this train's fast. So it'll be even faster to get more money. Each time I get 500 grand, I'm paying it off. Because we're in a lot of debt. Right, that's gone. So now it has enough of everything, so it's using them. Soon, iron will be being delivered quicker than coal, and coal will become an issue. But right now, it's still plentiful. Even this 48 iron train can't keep up. And this little 16 coal train really, really can't keep up. But now we're earning money on every train. At least for a little bit. We won't be for long, but... For now we are. See, like, this thing has like 140 logs in production, and this thing has 80 planks waiting for me. And I've got 32 on the way. We're earning money, just not quickly enough right now. So we ran out of iron again. We still ran out of iron before we ran out of coal. That must mean they must use more iron than they use coal. Probably. More steel to ship, yeah, I know. But this train's coming back to get it soon. We'll see how we do once this is actually delivered. There we go, we got nearly 1 million for that. And I've got an idea. We're going to boost the shit out of all the production. Because this isn't working. So, what I want to do is actually reset. That's fine. We started in 1910. We'll randomize the seed again. I want to see what happens if I start big and continue to be massive. We're starting in 1910 because the last video ended in 1909. I thought that was only reasonable, some continuity there. I want to show you something stupid. Hopefully, if I can find a good production line to do that with. There's something very silly you can do. Right. Let's pause time. Okay. We need an industry that has the thing it needs and the thing it produces basically right next to each other. It's randomized, so there's every chance it could happen, but there's also every chance it doesn't exist. There's a coal plant. There's a brick plant. That might work. Don't you just need bricks as they are? Yeah. Iron ore. Iron and coal's there. But where would it go? Nowhere. There's nowhere for it to go. There. There's iron. Where's coal that's near here? Nowhere. Okay, I think this is probably the best way then. I think this is it. We'll have the stone and the stone into the bricks. And then we'll take the bricks to like a town that needs them a lot. Like one here and one there, probably. Right, so here's the plan. It's... I guess it's probably considered cheating, but it's fine. Right, so we're going to do this. See how short this line is already, right? Those of you who've played the game already might know what I'm trying to do. But for those of you who don't, so build that there. So this line's very short, right? It literally goes from there to there, there to there, there to there. There's no way that this could possibly be worth anything, correct? Wrong. It's worth a lot. If I build a train, like 3 train stations, I need to go to the industrial area that needs the... Where's the industry? Here. Okay. That's good for me. Build it like that. Okay. So this connects all to the industries here that need all this brick. Build it like that. So that's going there. And then another one on the town. This will be the longer one. Is this industry? Yes, it is. That's good. This has worked out quite well. Do that. Like that. And then we'll build a line that goes all the way, basically. Why is that not possible? Oh, because of the terrain. I see. Right, and build that to like there. Okay. That. Go up here. Like that. Go up here. Like this. Then we'll go over here. We probably do a slightly lesser slope than that, so I can go faster. Like that. There. Okay, so here's the plan. We borrow a fuckload of money, just like a metric shit ton, all the way up to like 20 mil, right? We build a train. I've just thought of this now. I don't know if it'll actually work, but let's hope it does. Otherwise I'll look like a pleb. Right. Okay. We need 3 of them. 3 depots. And this could be like the foundation of something. Like if you wanted to do something important with the game, you could do... This would be a good starting point. You got to spend money to make money. That's how I'm seeing it right now. Or choosing to see it right now. There's that one. This one will connect straight to there, hopefully. Like that. Good. Right. So we're building a very expensive train with a fuckload of... What is this I need? I need stone. Yeah. I'm gonna build like 120, right? That's a lot, as you may be able to appreciate. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna wait until this one is absolutely full. This may look silly, but you'll see. I promise. It is being used in a line, I promise you that. Stone. Stone. There we go. Right. So stone's being filled on the train. Quite a lot of it. And while this is going on, what we can do is we'll just wait. This should hopefully still go about 40 miles an hour. And since I only have to go from here to there, I should be earning a lot of money. And this line will take 83 seconds to do on normal speed. So times that by 3 for triple speed. I'm gonna just wait. In the meantime, I guess I can buy the 2 trains that I'll need. Like that. And then just wait. So I'm going to need I guess 3 lots of bricks on each, I think will be enough. 1, 2, 3. So that's 24 bricks. Actually, this one might need more because it's longer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll see. We need 2 lines. Let's make a new line. We can make lines without actually having to do, like, set the trains on them. Like that. That's 1 line, and then a new line again. That one here. And we can actually see how long it will take. So we can work it out. I guess we have to put the train on their line for that. And it should start to be producing a lot more. As you can see, we spent like 16 million already on things that we can't do anything with. But we'll see. This is like using nothing. Sitting in here is costing me 5 grand. It doesn't matter. Even with all the stuff on it. 24 there, 40 there. This one's longer though, by a considerable amount. We're taking the bricks that we produce and stepping them into 2 slots because this will only accept 48 a month to be happy, and this one will only accept 56. There's a method to my madness, I promise. Right, so let's start getting some money in. Because why not? And we'll see. So 48 on a line that takes 83 seconds earned me 164 grand. It's not that much, right? I'm still in the hole by 527k. That's a lot. Production's going to increase though soon. This is going to start producing bricks. So this train needs to go onto that line. This train needs to go onto that line. I may be jumping the gun a bit early here, just so you know. And it should start splitting them up evenly onto 2 lines. Each time though, we need to make sure that the Bishop's Castle East is always being loaded up to full every time. So that we lose a lot less money when we're actually doing nothing. So in 4 months this is going to be upgraded quite a lot. And this one will be quite full. This train's coming back. These are all the fast trains as well, so this is a good estimation. This takes 2 minutes, this one takes 5 minutes. So this needs to be more like nearly 7 carts, I think would be good for that one. If I start getting 100 a time, which I can do kind of easily, I should start to be earning about 400 grand for each of this very small line that takes no time at all. Just like 400 grand, 400 grand, 400 grand, 400 grand. And that's kind of what I want to experiment with. I don't know that this works, by the way. I'm just hoping it does. Right, let's go. So you've got 56 now. We need to deliver more actual rock. That's the problem. Otherwise they won't keep making bricks and I'll lose a lot of money. This is like losing... They've all lost about 300 grand each. I'm losing like $1 million a month right now. It's not great. But the production will keep going up as we're waiting for more and more shit to go. And this will start producing more because we have enough stones to be used. And you'll soon start seeing these trains actually leave. You just hope that this one actually gets some bricks as well. Not just this one, hogging them all. Let's send them both off, and we'll see how much money we get for that. It won't be enough right now. But once you get into the swing of it, you start earning more money. That's like 30 grand. That's like nothing. Because this, again, these lines aren't long enough. But if I have a really massive line, suddenly it would be worth a huge amount of money. And it's kind of exponential too. If I found the next longest brick making place, where'd that be? Down here. If I went down here instead, that'd be a lot of money. For some reason the production's going down. I don't know why. Is it because there's not enough stone there? No, no, they're still there. Unless I've broken something. I don't think I have. I'd love to ship more materials if you'd actually put them on the line so I could take them. But I can't, because you won't. As you can see, I've got like these requirements too. If I fulfill those requirements, I think the city grows and then takes more. And that's like the end of the game if like you want to try and actually do that. Let's see how much this makes earn. This makes earn? Yes. How much this one earns? I think this is the longest line I've got, so this could actually be considerable, like, useful money. Yeah, like 60 grand for, like, nothing. That's good. This one needs to start... Yeah, I've got, like, 80 now. Okay. We'll go with 80. And now we're waiting for this to actually start going again. I will ship loads of construction material if you give them to me. I'll take them. So 80 now. 80 made 300k. That's not bad. It means that this train hasn't lost all that much money. I mean, I'm losing a lot of money, but I haven't lost that much money. Again, trying to do this with just trains, it's kind of hard. Well, at least I find it hard. We'll see how quickly it ticks up. And it gets faster too, it should get faster. There's enough stone there. Just need to just ship these more quickly. Because these trains are waiting, they're like, please, give me some fucking bricks. Please give me brick. I need brick. Yeah, and I don't get it, because this is like slow in production again now. But it doesn't need to, because it's actually got plenty of stone to ship. Oh, it's because the train's waiting for too long, I think. How about then I turn this one off of any, and I just go when it's ready. Just take as much as you can get on it, and then go. Because these have been waiting for like 19 years. So I've got 10 stone there. I've got the shipping ready to go. Just need to put them on the platform so we can actually take them. Because this train, while it's in motion, is going to lose a lot more money. Come on. Gonna need to go soon. Otherwise I'm gonna lose loads of money. I think this experiment hasn't worked. I think what would have been better if I find the longest line possible and do a massive, like, across the map sort of thing like that. That might work better. Like, but this like feels a bit broken because there's no... I don't know why this is taking so long. Production's there. We're selling things. They want them. They want them bad. Train's going. I know. Is there a save at the start of this? Yeah, there is. Final try. I would be able to make money if I just gave it enough time. I think. Not with that setup, I don't think that will work, but with enough time I think I could make money. Sorry for the loud noise. Okay, so this is this one. This is where I've just started this. Okay. Is there a way for me to... No, there's not. Okay, fine. Oh, it says there waiting for me to go back to an earlier save than that. There isn't. Right. So let's say we start again. I don't like seeds that have so little letters. I don't know why. I feel like it's somehow going to be worse. At least the game loads quickly once it's loaded once. At least I find it does. Trains only seems to be harder for me than cars only. Cars only is slow, but at least it's consistent. The big problem with cars only is that once the demand starts getting really high, cars literally cannot keep up. And that's a problem. Right, so final try is going to be, we're going to make a huge line. One that takes forever. But will get me something good. So, let's say, we have our livestock here. Okay? And we're going to go all the way to a place where they take the livestock. Let's see. There. That's pretty good. That's quite far. That one's even further away. Right. Now this might seem completely daft, but we'll see if it works. It might not. I'm still experimenting. I play a lot of the campaigns where you do a very specific thing over and over again, rather than this where I'm just sort of fucking about and seeing what I can do. Here it is. Here's the farm we're using. Mum and Pop's special farm. Oh, that costs money because I'm removing the fields. Okay. I'm not about that life. I'll do it without removing the fields. Okay. So, if I want to build from here to there, what's the best way of doing that? The best way of doing that is to go up here. Avoid the mountain at all costs, because that's bad times. Okay, keep going. We'll go all the way around the mountain. It's going to make the time even slower, which is good. Might sound odd, but the longer the path is, the more money you get. That's a big old fucking mountain. Okay, say I bite the bullet and go straight through it. That's why I'm not going to do that. I'd be digging halfway around the map. I ain't about that. I'm going to go all the way around it. As quickly as I can. This is still mountain. That's not gone around it. That's not... I've got to go way further. I underestimated how long it would take. Okay, here we go. That's still mountain. We're going all the way up here, basically. I get the picture. I get the picture. Right. We're building sky rails now. Sky rails. Okay. Like that. We're going to follow the path all the way down. Because it's cheap. This is a mammoth line. This is a stupid line. Who would ride on a line like this? No one. The answer's no one. Okay. Like that. Like that. We spent like 3 million on this one line. That is what they call in the business bad. I would know. Okay, there. So, that's the world's longest line I think I've ever seen. Now I need to borrow more money than I know what to do with. Until it stops giving me money. Let's say 25 million. Okay. What am I doing? Why is this a thing that I'm doing? I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask the fucking police. Right. Okay. That's a train. Now we're going to buy the big boy. We need like grain, 100 grain, and then 100 livestock. Now I need the big one. There we go. Okay. This seems fine, right? This can't possibly be a problem. Off you go then. This line's going to take 21 minutes. I guess we'll wait. How's the train looking? Can it pull all this weight? Not really. I mean, it will get there. This is the babbiest little train I think I've ever seen. It's like, please. Okay. Now I've sent it a bit of the way. Colburn halt. We need to go there. We're waiting for full loads. Wah. Okay, well, we'll see. My loan of 25 million is pretty bad. £375 grand interest on the loan. That's why big loans are bad business. Just so you know. Don't worry about this. It's fine. That whole thing, it's fine. But I guess I'm going to send it now. Send it. 44 over a 21-minute journey. Lost 1.1 million already. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And just to satisfy myself, I'm going to build some cars to take the bread from here to there. Because they need the goods. The bread, the food. And the whole idea is you go around the map doing all this stuff to get one city to have all of its shit. And then you do it for every city, essentially. Production's going to increase. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Train's picking up steam now. You can actually ride on board. So why don't we do that? There he is. I've got the bread. Delivered the bread for you. I think we got like 6 million for that line. I don't know why. I had the stuff muted, by the way. My bad. Here it comes. Still got 60 miles an hour, even though it's a huge mess of a train. There we go. Off we go. See ya. Oh, now it's leaden. Heavily leaden with goods. And I'm going to end the video once we see one more attempt at it. No, not borrow. Pay. There we go. I need that loan interest to go down. I've got the bread. I love this one little Benz. Like, please. I'm going to deliver the bread to you. We've got it on lockdown. Minus 2 million is a lot of money to lose. But oh well. Only paying 315 grand in expenses now. Fucking loving it. Here we go. Yeah! We did it. We're making money. Yay! I'm kidding, of course. We're not actually making anything. I also can't buy any more cars because I haven't got enough money to do it. That'll be what happens when you pay back 4 million of a loan at a time. So this thing needs to make like a few million every time it does this to be worth a shit. Well, there we go. It's ready. Does it get confused and think it's not being used in a line when the train's not there? No, it knows it is being used. It just thinks I'm not shipping the grain well enough. Trust me, I've got more than enough grain to go around. I'm using a big old train. But it's out of ingredients now, so it won't make any more bread than that. The hope is by the time this thing does a couple of rounds, the amount of money this thing generates will be enough, hopefully. Fairly sure I've already done it. I feel like this has already worked for infinite money. I'm pretty sure. Just slowly. Depends how much this thing earns. We're 2 million in the hole with this train right now. I've slowed it down because I've made it too heavy. Like it doesn't have the speed it used to. It used to be going 60 miles an hour down here. Now it's going 48 because it's very heavy. But that's what happens when you have literally 20 carriages on the end of your train. Let's see. So we're 1.5 million in the hole. We earned 4.22 million for that. So, yeah. We'll buy one more Benz to make it so that it goes exactly the same. So now we can ship 16 loaves of bread. In the meantime, this thing needs to start producing way more than it is. It's almost scary how weird this game works when it comes to actually like making things produce stuff. We're shipping lots of shit. We just need to know how much more stuff we've got going in. This train's on its way back. We've got bread being delivered. try to ship more food. We're shipping food. We're shipping food like you wouldn't believe. In fact, I'll do it again. I'll buy another one. We'll ship loads of food. This thing's earning money. This thing's earning money. The food shortage will soon end. There we go. More food coming in. It's another train. Just in case you were wondering if, oh, let's buy another train. No. Yep, so it's getting like mediocre amounts of food now. And that has to be done every month. It wants 71 every month. So every time it goes from here to the next month, it wants another 71. I think that's how it works. Maybe it's a year. Or maybe it goes down over the course of a month. Yeah, it does. It goes down a bit. Oh, not enough money. We're in the negatives. Okay. See, now it figures itself out and goes, oh, wait, you actually want me to be used? Oh. Like, what the shit? This train's like, yeah, I've got enough for 208 goods. And this has got 100 nearly ready for us. That ain't good enough. You're going to need to up your production a lot, sir. Sir. Meanwhile, this is like, yeah, we're good. We've got loads of shit going in. We've got food coming in. We've got loads and loads of Benzes. Making food. Making this go from mediocre to okay, hopefully. Soon. And the population, that means it wants people using the passenger lines, which I've never managed to do, ever. This time I'm going to wait for it full load. I'll just sit here and wait. This will lose like a bit of money. I can also tell you how to automatically replace vehicles. Say I want to replace it with one of these bad boys. It's actually a worse car. I don't know why. It just lasts longer. I don't know why you'd do that. I've already got the best one right now. In 1915 or something, you unlock the first plane. And they also have boats. You can take like a guy on the port from over here to the port town of Watton, and then over to maybe the port over here in Newquay. Right, come on. I guess when the train's in the station, it ups the production, and when the train's not in the station, it lowers the production. But we're having like quite a lot now. We're getting quite a few. This train's going to be completely full. I like how you can see the grain like partially filling up as it goes in increments. It's really cool. And off we go. Right. This is a fully loaded train. Let's see how much money we make with it. And immediately this will probably start going down in production. I think it depends on how long the train is gone for. Trains go on for a long time. In real world terms, it's probably like an hour or an hour long train journey. It's a long time. There's 21 food. So these three Benzes are just about keeping up. Because now it's run out of stock. But the train was waiting for a long time. And this time when it comes around, it's going to be completely full of shit. And then I really will end after that. Because I think I've already demonstrated that this seems to be better. A massive long line for one purpose seems to be better than a very, very short line that happens a lot. The game seems to get confused. Or maybe it knows that I'm trying to cheat the system. And it's like, nope. Fuck you. But this is all going now. You wouldn't use a train to go from here to there. You could, but it costs too much. Like I made 55 grand with these because they cost like barely anything to run. Now we're in the slow section. But it starts to speed up again for this bit, because it's all straight from here on. And the downhill nature of it actually helps. I think under its own power it can't actually get to the top speed anymore. But with the downhill bit it helps. And what's better is by the time it comes back up this way, which would be worse because it's uphill, the carriages are empty, so it shouldn't matter. I had 4 million last time. I wonder what I'll earn for a full load. 6, maybe? And now it's stuck on this bit where the speed limit's like 38 miles an hour. It's to prevent them from derailing, mainly. I could also terraform. I could just get rid of the mountain if I wanted. But that also costs a lot of money. And I like the mountain. It gives some sort of unique nature to the map. Here we go. Let's see. We need to earn a lot of money to make up for this. Yeah, we had 7.26 million. I would say that's a lot of money. And if when we get here, yeah, there's nearly 100 already, that means by the time the train comes back, we'll have enough goods to keep going. So now what would need to happen is probably we need to buy 3 more of these, because the amount of bread coming in now is going to be ridiculous. I say bread, I know it's food, but it just looks like bread, so. What are you waiting for? Oh, I guess for an empty line. But now we'll see that it's all being used up. We're getting lots of food in. And the food's coming. And hopefully by the time the next guy gets here, there'll be 8 again. Although in fact I don't want that, because I need to get rid of some from storage. So now the bread is being delivered every 53 seconds. That's good service, I think. Now we can repay a bit of it. Let's say like that much. Let's say like that much. The train is where? About halfway. And by the time it gets there, they'll have more than enough to already just go. Good. That's what I like to see. Which speeds up the whole operation. If I really wanted to maximise things, I guess I could take 2 trains on the same line and just go 1 train one way, 1 train the other way. And basically essentially half the line. Because right now I'm earning loads of money one way and no money the other way, which is technically a bad thing. You should have going one way, getting something else here, and then going back. So you're always earning money. But at this point, this is just like a process of showing you how to do these things, or what I choose to do. You need to make sure there's not so many stored food items though. Things in storage are no good. You want things to be not in storage. And hopefully once these have run out of stored goods, we'll actually start to use some of this and it'll go down to 0, which is what we want. We don't want any like goods that we're not using because we don't have enough stuff to actually do anything with them. There we go. This is 140 of each. So let's just go. Doink. Off we go. And it'll start to be no again. And this is okay if it upgrades and downgrades and upgrades and downgrades and upgrades and downgrades. As long as we're having a consistent amount of stuff coming in, that's fine. This needs to start using more bread though. That's true. Otherwise we'll be in bad times, because if this doesn't use enough by the time the train gets back, then we start having overabundance of resources and we don't need that either. There's lots of things to keep in mind, essentially. How's this town doing for food? Yeah, we're doing good. Just saying, yeah, we're good. We're happy with this. And these towns will grow. I don't think this one can grow now because I've kind of blocked it off with the railway, but if the game's smart enough to build the roads over the railway, then yes, it could. But the train's coming back. The train is about a third of the way there. So this doesn't... It's going to be close. This would be something I'd have to figure out. I'd probably build another line that takes bread into another town, so now there's 2 places for the bread to go. Because every town needs bread, every town needs tools, every town needs bricks, every town needs everything else, so... And I build it this way so that the guys don't cross over too much. because that slows down. The traffic jams are a real big problem. If I have like 95 cars, it's just going to be a traffic jam the whole way around, and nothing can get done. But here comes Big Mama. Here she comes. She's coming in. And I think if I stopped repaying the bank back every time, I'd end up actually starting to be in the green more often. It doesn't matter if you're in the red, really. I've still got a 18 million loan, but I paid off 7 million of it so far. That's pretty good. And this has only taken months at a time. This is 1917, so I've been playing for 7 years. So I took out a loan in year 1 of 25 million, and in 7 years I've paid off 7 million. That's $1 million a year. That's pretty good. I think the bank would be fairly happy with that. And it only gets better the more I do. The more infrastructure I build, the more things I start putting in. Oh, here we go. There's some more money for you. So there we are. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to leave it here and say thanks very much for watching. Onwards to 100 million. Bye.